And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. This one has a kind of a kick-ass music to it, but a lot of people hate this level, and I can see why it is kind of a dickhead. It's one of the cooler levels, though. It uses the exclamation mark boxes for more than just, like, opening, just for, like, things. It uses them, in my opinion, it makes better use out of them. Yeah, these ones will do, like, 3 shots and everything. Doors can kill you if you wait too long, so be careful. This one's all about the timing. This one is all about the timing. Ignore these. Just ignore them. Move it. Alright. Alright. Here. Don't spin these, and I'll tell you why. This one is alright. This one. Dickhead. Naughty Dog. That's a dickhead move. I swear to God. Not so much Crash 3, but Crash 1 and 2, there's so many dickhead moves from Naughty Dog. Like, god damn it. Dick move, guys. Dick move. That was a bonus stage real early. This one, I think this bonus stage is really easy just to make thingamajig. Make sure you can save. I think there's an extra box up there, but I'm not hitting that. I don't care. Fuck it. This one's easy, but I'm not interested. I want my fucking thing. 95, yep. We're almost there. We are almost there. So whenever I load this save file, even if I get the gems, I'll have to clear the lab. But at least I'll be all the way to the lab with all the gems unlocked if I get the gem saves. So there's that. There's 2 levels left. Yeah, there's N, Cortex, and thingamajig. There we go. 1 second. Yeah, these guys, the Smithers as I like to call them. I just call them Smithers, I don't know why, I think it's the classes. Every time you hit them, they'll electrocute. And they have that really stock sound effect. Sorry, I cannot do that. My throat just said no. Oh, fuck. Oh, sorry. That blob made me bounce prematurely. One thing that to do with those, try to move and spin and try to get both of them. He's just throwing beakers. Go. This one's activated by itself, so wait. Go. Alright, this one you gotta be a bit careful. Gonna wait. Good. Got him. Jump! Oh, fuck, this bit. Go! Sorry, the blobs can really throw you off. Right, we're near the end. We're near it, but not there. Go! Go! So the last bit, like I said, any Crash level, last bit's tense. Go. Now, wait. Make sure they blow up. We should be good. Come on, Crash, get the gem. We need this yellow gem. And we need it now. Yep, we got it. Nice. The worst is over, people. Now it's just clean up. Oh boy. This might be one of the best run-throughs of Crash 1 I have done. And I am proud of myself for it. So now we get that big fat yellow gem. Ba-da-ba! Alright, now we've got to go to the Great Gate. Then we've got to go to Lights Out. And then after Lights Out, we've got to go back to Boulder Dash. And then after that, we'll do the rest of the game. So, we shall cut to the Great Gate. I'll show off the whole level because the first level's not very far. The first part's very small, and the second part's quite big, so see you then. Cut! Alright, here we are at the Great Gate. Last time we'll come back to this island. So, let's get a move on. Yeah. I do like how Naughty Dog did realise, okay, you got the yellow gem, you beat the lab, here's a hard level. Because it would be kind of stupid to go through all that just to get like 3 fucking boxes. So I'm glad in some instances Naughty Dog did think about the player, like, is it worth all that effort? In other instances, they just decided to be stupid. There we go, like Rolling Stones. It's Jungle Rolls, yeah, Jungle Rolls is kind of stupid. Though, yeah. I don't think we're ever going to see this trope again in, like, Crash 2. Because Crash 2 has a lot more 3D levels than 2D ones. So I don't think we have any more gate-like levels. I think Crash 2 has more variety in terms of just the level aesthetics. Whoa, that was close. I do look forward to going back to the Insane Trilogy and just be like, oh, what's so beautiful? If they had this fucking slide in this game, it would make so many platform challenges a joke. Like, I swear to God. Slippery Climb would be so much easier. Ah! Yeah, they push with the shield. Man, they really do push. So we've got to jump on them and spin. Whoa, no, no, no. Let's move. Nope. Those things look like they fucking hurt. Well, they do, they're spikes. Yeah. Big ass gem platforms. If you are good enough, you can jump on the very edge of that thing there and jump around it, but you've got to be really good because that thing has quite a big hitbox, so you've got to really be precise. I've never tried it, can't be asked to. Though it would save on some time, I won't deny it would save on some time. If this had a color gem, it would really break the game. What? Go, go! Oh, my ass! Whoa! Okay, I think he was about to roll, but it didn't fully register. That was weird. Right, hold on. I think you gotta go back here, because there's boxes. I think. Nope. Alright, not this one. I know one of them has boxes behind it. I'm gonna be patient here, people. I don't want to do this whole level, like, multiple times. There we go. Remember, we might as well be playing Native Fortress 3. Native Fortress 3. So I can't help but think of Team Fortress. Pretty sure there's a box here. Not 100%, but pretty. Yeah, there's a box. I gotta go back, though. Unless... I don't think I could cheese it, but I might be able to. If I land and spin at the same time, can I bounce and get the box? Because I can't jump high enough. So if I land and spin. Nope. No, I can't jump high enough. I just got to do it the normal way. It would have been so much easier if I did it the other way. Right. Wait, because I know they're going to erupt it. Yeah, there you go. Fucking monkey. Monkey! There we go. And again. And again. And again. Keep going. We've got a good rhythm going. I got a good rhythm going! I'm shook! Oh man, when I let's play that game, it's going to be some shit, because it's going to be a long-ass let's play. But not Chugga long. I'm not doing everything in that game. That game has so much to do, like, Jesus. Like, props to the man Chugga. He showed off everything in that fucking game, and I think he's the reason a lot of people got interested in it. So, props to him, it's a fantastic game. It's a masterpiece, and I've made that clear. Alright, this is the ending bit, if I remember. Just, like before, don't get overzealous. Alright, that should be it. Hopefully, I haven't missed a box. So far, I haven't gone through a level, think I've beaten it, and then missed a box. Got it. That's good. Then we got to do Lights Out, which is pretty easy, because you get the gem quite early on. You get the gem platform quite early on, I meant to say. Right. Almost done. This is going really damn well. I'm actually really proud of myself. Fucking hell. It's like the best run of Crash 1 I've ever done. How many other games are this good? Actually, I hope my Radiant Dawn run, than what I do for the Let's Play, is better than the Radiant Dawn run I just did, because that's the best Radiant Dawn run I've ever done, and I want it to be an even better Radiant Dawn run, just so I can jizz on how... sorry. Just so I can lose myself into how overpowered Jill can be. Because, oh my god, that fucking Jill, man. I don't, like... It really starts to me, because usually, whenever I play, Nephi turns out the best. I know she's not the best, but she usually turns out the best for me. Jill just fucking no! She was just like, no! Jill was I was fucking gobsmacked. I know I brought this up many times, but I can't help it. I wish I recorded it. I was gobsmacked how good Jill was. She killed Jared early on, by herself. She was like, fuck you, Jared. Dead. Oh my god. My jaw dropped so much. Like, if she wasn't if you weren't convinced about her being my favourite woman rider before, that fucking cemented it. Like, the only person who I think gives competition for her being favourite woman rider, from both perspectives, Milady. From gameplay, more Camilla, because Camilla's just fantastic all around, but from character, definitely Milady. Like, Camilla and her I love more. Like, I like Camilla's character, but she's not nearly as strong as Jill or Milady. And her's cool, just doesn't do much. But those two are much stronger, but Jill's just, such a good unit. Also, objectively, she is actually pretty fuck. Also, I like Crash's design. The blue jeans and the orange fur they work against each other. They contrast well. It's a good character design. Simple, yet effective. Also, Crash has no neck because they didn't want to render neck, so they just said, fuck it, no neck. But I think it works better with his design. It makes it feel more just... I don't know, it makes it feel more whole. Just more... the simplicity is where the beauty lies. Ooh, just made that. Let's go. 98, 97. Who'd have thought? And this game came out in 96. Wow. That's weird. That's a weird coinky dink. Oh, sorry, after doing it the first time, I'm just so used to jumping on these guys. Give me my Wumpa Fruit. I think we'll be approaching the platform soon. I don't think this one has any spiders, though. I think it's the other one that has Family in the Dark that has spiders. This one just has rats. Giant rats, mind you. Like, Crash Bandicoot's already quite big for a Bandicoot, because Bandicoots are tiny. You should know that. They are very small animals. But Crash is pretty huge, like almost human-sized, and these rats are like half the size of him, so... yeah. Fucking scary. Jesus Christ, Australia, what the hell? I mean, I love Australia, but fucking hell. Where's everything that's trying to kill you out there? Why is the wildlife so dangerous? Here we are. This is kind of pointless, but it is kind of nice aesthetic. Nice aesthetic, if you will. Woohoo! Did it! And now for... oh, if you thought the aesthetic here was nice, wait till we get to the boulder level. That, oh my god. That fucking level has such beautiful lighting at the end bit. It's so beautiful. Even the Insane Trilogy doesn't look as good. It's so good in this game. Get the purple gem. And it's only used for this for one stage. Which is kind of a letdown. Yeah, some games like the green gem and the red gem, they're used way more often. No, not green. Yeah, green, red, and... sorry. Green, red, and blue gem are used way more often. This and the orange gem are barely mentioned. Sorry, not mentioned. Barely utilized, which kind of sucks. Get it? I find it funny how the last two levels, which I usually get through just fine, I'm dying in, but it's no biggie. Again, after the shit I've been through, dying a few times is not a problem. Let's just keep moving. But it is cool, like, it's amazing how much was left on the cutting room floor, especially for this game. Like, Crash 2 and 3, there's not as much content. Here, they got rid of a lot. Then again, I think it is good that they cut their loss and just focus on what they needed to. But still, Jesus Christ, man. They had all these assets, and keep in mind, this is early PlayStation development kits, and like, you know, still rendered using 3D stuff. It couldn't have been easy to program and design all this. Good lord, man, you guys. Naughty Dog, you guys are really good with your stuff. And I've always admired Naughty Dog as developers. The Crash trilogy remains my favourite set of games they've made. Granted, I haven't played Last of Us or Naughty Dog or Uncharted. Jak I liked. Jak are definitely, I think from an objective viewpoint, they are the better games. They're just better built and there's more stuff to them. But the Jak games, Jak 1 is my favourite because I love the simplicity of it. And I love like the look of it and like using eco and stuff. Jak 2 is definitely better objectively, but also so more frustrating, and there isn't as much platforming, there's more just shooting in Grand Theft Auto, which I'm not huge on. No, sorry, Jak 3 is my favourite. Jak 1 was my favourite, but Jak 3 is my favourite because I think it just balanced the platforming, the vehicle sections, the gunfights, and all that stuff perfectly. But one thing I do like about Jak 1 was I preferred the more lush, organic look of the game compared to the dystopian future, even though Jak 2 and 3 had really good storylines. That's one thing. I think Jak 2 and 3 are one of the few 3D platformers with really in-depth and interesting stories. So the Jak series I definitely, from an objective viewpoint, are better, but I just prefer Crash 1 for being more of a platform and because of how simple it is. As a whole, like, none of the Jak games are worse than Crash 1, but I don't think Jak 2 is as good as as Crash 2. Jak 1's about as good as Jak 2. Sorry, Jak 1's about as good as Crash 2. Jak 3's better than Crash 2, but not as good as Crash 3 in my opinion. This is the hue I was talking about. It looks really nice. Like, I don't know, the colours just... it molests me with the right colours. Oh god. That's and even Cortex's Rio's faces. And they started they started like... did they pay the tribe people to do that, or did they know they were going to come? These things take a while to carve. Creepy, but what are you going to do? That should be the last of it. And The Last of Us. I look forward to playing Uncharted though, because I heard it's like Tomb Raider, and I love Tomb Raider. That is it! Yes! Alright. Last gem in the game. It's been a long road. Actually, no, it hasn't. It's been about 4 hours, but we got him. And it jacks up to 100%. And it also automatically puts levels 32 out of 32. I think once it gets to the gems, it's like, yeah, you got everything. Here, have everything. Automatically just jacks it up, so nice. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. We 100%ed Crash 1, so let's go finish off Cortex. We're going to do the Great Hall afterwards, so we're going to kill Cortex, cut, and then do the Great Hall, show what it is, and thingamajig. Great Hall was weird the first time around because it didn't have all the gems, it just had a few. So it was such a weird level for me. And the Great Hall was also one of the most... Well, I could just cut straight through? Shit! Alright, let's do that. No. Let me show off the Great Hall and just show what happens if you don't have all the gems. And it's over. Wow, that was so hard. Great Hall also has one of my favourite music tracks in this game, which makes me feel so nostalgic for this game and my childhood, but I'll get more into that later. The Great Hall has this track, which I don't know what they did, but it screams nostalgia. Anyway, here we are. Dr. Neo Cortex, and fucking hell, we set the island on fire. So, I don't know what happened, but fuck. You knocked the green ones back at him. Also, this is before he's voiced by Clancy Brown, so he's voiced by I don't know who, and he doesn't sound as good. Sounds fine, but thing. This is actually my favourite Alright, better than Crash 2 Cortex fight. I don't know if it's as good as the Crash 3 Cortex fight. It's slightly more involved, but Crash 3 has you fight Ukuruku as well, which is cool. But for a final boss, it's alright. Yeah, the blue ones come across the screen, purple ones go straight towards you. Green ones, they are... Yeah, these ones also... Yeah. But I remember certain green ones, I don't remember how many. Yeah, this one you got to stack 3, then the other ones I think it's 2, then the other one's just 1 straight shot. Now he's much faster. In the Insane Trilogy, he's harder because his hitbox is weirder. At least I had that. At least I felt that way. Aside from that, he's pretty easy. Yep. Last hit, he's going to go down. As far as bosses go, in the middle. Not the best, not the worst, but that is that. Cortex is done. And Crash Bandicoot 1 is pretty much complete. And we ride off into the sunset with our girlfriend, who's taller than we are, to have sexy, sexy Bandicoot love, and then she's going to dump me. Alright. So yeah, the island's on fire. It's probably going to... Oh well, to be fair, it's a contained island. It's going to engulf the whole thing. Good lord. So that's that. But this is not the end of the game, so see you guys when we cut back to the Great Hall. Cut! Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. So, now that that's all good, let's go to the Great Hall and see what the true ending lies in store. But as I was saying before, this, I don't know what it is, the Great Hall, or the ending theme to Crash 1, has this really nostalgic, soft song. I don't know what instruments they use or how they did it, but it just feels so nice. So yeah, if you don't have these things, these gem platforms don't light up and you can't get through. I don't know, it has this really happy, simple beat that makes me feel like a time, like my childhood. I just think back to my childhood when I think of this nice Torna painting. It's funny, if you look at Torna's concept art, she has like a vest top, she has really high heels, and yeah, I can see what the Pamela Anderson thing is, because her tits are huge. Like, Jesus. I love this song so much. It just makes me feel so happy. And for some reason, her shorts are green now. Woo! Let's ride away. Here's a question, Torna, why didn't you just do that from the beginning? If the eagle was there, why didn't you just escape, get on the eagle, and fly away? So yeah, we just kind of leave the island, and that's apparently the good ending, even though Cortex is still doing his thing, but... Oh well, pacifist run, we don't actually set fire to the island. So anyway, and at the end they have a where are they now part, so Papa sold, thingamajig. It's kind of funny, they reference this in Crash Team Racing with the other racers, because that was Naughty Dog's last game. But here it's kind of funny, it's pretty cool. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, so that is Crash Bandicoot 1 for the PlayStation. This has been quite the fun Let's Play. I've done it in a single sitting. Like, literally, from part 1 until now, I have not turned off the game. I've played it all the way through. It's just been a fun time. So what are my final thoughts? Well, if you watched the free-for-all I did, I'll express it there. For an early PlayStation game, I think it was great. It was a really simple, fun 3D platformer, boosted some really nice technology, was just, it was a good game for like both new gamers and experienced gamers. It had so much charm, it looked beautiful, it had a nice soundtrack. There's a weird fun factor to it. I love speedrunning this game, and I like the simplicity of what it is. But with that said, it has control issues, the character models are a bit janky, the difficulty is a bunch of bollocks, gem collecting's a real hassle, the save system sucks, and sometimes the game is a bit too simple in the case of like all you do is just, run and jump. There's not much else to that. Brio, his first love, tending bar. But with that said, and also, when you play the other Crash games, there is no reason to go back to this one. For me personally, I go back to it just for the fun factor of speedrunning it, playing something simple and having no bullshit. Even though Crash 2 has less bullshit, it's more focused. But I enjoy this game. If you're interested, the Insane Trilogy is the best way to play this game. If you want to get the original, that's fine. You can get it like physical disc or PlayStation Store. But it is a fun time. I do recommend this game. I had a great time playing it. I always look forward to coming back to Crash Bandicoot. Sunset Vista aside, I hate that level, didn't like Slippery Crime, but it was a fun time. And for our first game in a franchise, I think they started off very strong. They really improved it for their Crash 2 and 3. This game sold very well on the PlayStation. I'm glad the franchise became I'm glad that this is one of the biggest PlayStation 1 icons. Crash was my childhood. I'll always love him for it. He was for a lot of people. Crash Bandicoot pretty much, along with Lara Croft and Spyro, they were the PS1. It was, this was the start of something great. And even though the Crash series has been on a very iffy slope, I do love the franchise to this day. Insane Trilogy reinvigorated my love for that. But I will always respect Crash 1 for what it did, how much it means to Sony, to a lot of us growing up in the 90s. Crash 1 was a 90s icon. I love Crash Bandicoot 1. While this definitely has its problems, I would never, ever, ever call this a bad game. I had a great time. I hope you all enjoyed watching it, and let me know what you think of Crash 1. I know some people like nostalgia, some people are really don't want to go back to it, there's no point to. But I can't help it. There's too much charm to this game. It's just absolutely fan-fucking-tastic time, despite the bullshit. I look forward to getting around to Crash 2 and Crash 3, because those games are fantastic. I just shit all over this one in pretty much every aspect. But that is Crash 1, and I hope you all had a wonderful time watching it. But anyway, now that Crash 1 is over and done with, what's next for the channel? Well, as of now, I don't really know. I think Olivia and I are debating whether or not to do Metroid Fusion or Metroid Zero Mission next, because Olivia really wants to play that, and I'm cool with Olivia wants to do that first, because she played it twice this weekend, so she knows she knows what she's doing. I might... Hex Hardman's not going to come yet, still need to do more prep work. I don't know. Any other games I might start? I might go back to Rondo of Blood. I might do Mega Man X, because that game's pretty cool. As of now, I don't know. It could be anything. So, Metroid maybe, but anything else, it's all up in the air at this point. But until then, thank you all very much for watching. I hope you had a wonderful time, and I will see you all later. I hope you enjoyed Crash 1, and long live the Bandicoot that made my childhood. But until then, see you all next time.